Hi there, welcome to my channel. In the grand scheme of animal features, whiskers might seem like just another quirky characteristic that makes our furry friends look adorable or interesting. And sure, they certainly do make them look pretty cute. But did you know that whiskers actually serve an extremely important role in the lives of many creatures? Whiskers, also known as vibrissae, are more than just longer, stiffer hairs. They are highly specialized sensory tools that help animals interact with their environments in ways we humans can only dream of. Think about your pet cat. You probably already know that whiskers are important to them, but maybe you've never really thought about why. It's not just because they look cool or make your kitty look extra adorable. No, their whiskers are vital for their survival, allowing them to navigate their surroundings, find food, and communicate with others of their species. But what about other animals? Do they also have this super sense thanks to their whiskers? Well, it turns out that whiskers are more widespread in the animal kingdom than you might think. From cuddly puppies to sleek seals, and even some birds, a whole host of creatures have evolved to use whiskers as part of their survival toolkit. So what exactly are whiskers, and how do they work? Well, let's dive in. First off, let's talk about the anatomy of a whisker. Unlike regular hair, which grows out of a simple follicle, each whisker grows out of a specialized structure called a follicle. This follicle is packed with a ton of nerve endings and blood vessels, which means that every whisker is connected to the brain. When a whisker is touched or vibrated, it sends a signal straight to the brain, providing instant feedback about the surrounding environment. Next, let's discuss the placement of these amazing sensors. In mammals, whiskers are usually found on the face, especially around the muzzle, above the eyes, and on the cheeks and jawline. However, seals and sea lions have whiskers that are located on their upper lip, and some birds like owls have whisker-like feathers near their beaks. The exact placement of whiskers can vary depending on the species and their particular needs. Now let's talk about the functions of whiskers. First and foremost, whiskers are fantastic for navigation, especially in the dark. For nocturnal animals who need to get around in low light or complete darkness, whiskers act like tactile radar. They help them measure space, detect obstacles, and even figure out the texture of things around them. Imagine being able to feel your way through a maze without bumping into anything. That's pretty handy, but wait, there's more. Whiskers can also tell animals if they can fit through tight spaces before even trying to go through them. This is very useful for animals that have to squeeze into small openings, like a mouse darting through a hole or a cat slipping under a fence. With their whiskers, they can gauge the size of the opening and avoid getting stuck. Not only that, but whiskers can also be used to measure the speed and direction of moving objects. For example, whiskers can help a bird swoop in and grab a flying insect midair or a cat pounce on a scurrying mouse. Pretty impressive, right? And let's not forget about the power of whiskers when it comes to detecting prey. For predators, whiskers can sense the tiniest movement of potential prey, helping them strike with precision. For example, a cat's whiskers can detect the heartbeat of a mouse hidden under leaves, allowing the cat to pinpoint the exact location of its dinner. But wait, there's even more to the story. Whiskers are also involved in communication and expression. In some animals, the position of their whiskers can reveal their emotional state or intentions. For example, a cat that is curious or alert will often point its whiskers forward, while a cat that is scared or aggressive will pull its whiskers back against its face. Now that's some serious multitasking. Last but certainly not least, whiskers can detect environmental changes, such as air currents or vibrations. This acts as an early warning system, alerting animals to potential danger, like the approach of a predator or a sudden gust of wind. It's like having an extra set of eyes and ears. But wait, there's more. Animals like seals have taken whisker abilities to a whole new level. Thanks to their highly sensitive whiskers, they can sense vibrations in the water, allowing them to locate prey even in murky depths. These amazing whiskers are so sensitive that they can pick up the path of fish minutes after they pass through the water. Talk about a superpower. To wrap it up, whiskers are truly one of nature's most fascinating features. They not only help animals survive in their environments, but also add to their charm and cuteness factor. Just imagine if humans had whiskers. We could feel our way through crowded spaces or sense approaching danger before it happened. Now that would be super handy, but let's be real. We're probably better off without whiskers getting tangled in our scarves or during our morning coffee. Whiskers might seem like just another quirky aspect of the animal world, but they are actually a testament to the adaptability and resilience of life on Earth. From the tiniest mouse to the largest whale, each creature has unique adaptations that help them thrive in their environments. Whiskers are just one example of this amazing phenomenon. And speaking of amazing phenomena, we have some wonderful news. Our channel is now available for phones and tablets too. Just search for the app and download it. And don't forget to share your ideas and thoughts with us in the comments below. We love hearing from you. And if you haven't already subscribed, tap that button to join our awesome community. Together we can explore more wonders of the natural world and beyond. Who knows what incredible discoveries await us? As we continue to learn more about the world around us, we uncover fascinating insights into the creatures that share this planet with us. Take the humblebee, for example. These buzzing pollinators have fascinated humans for centuries. But did you know that bees have a secret superpower? Their whiskers, or more accurately their facial hairs, allow them to sense the strength of flower scents. Yes, you heard it right. Bees can literally smell the sweetness of a flower before sipping its nectar. This incredible ability helps them gather pollen and produce honey, making them essential for our ecosystem. But bees aren't the only ones with this talent. Many insects and arachnids also have sensory hairs that help them detect odors. For example, butterflies have special hairs on their antennae that allow them to smell fragrances from miles away, guiding them to their favorite flowers. Meanwhile, spiders use their hairy bodies as walking scent detectors to find their way to their next meal. These tiny creatures may seem insignificant, but they play a vital role in our world. Bees, butterflies, and spiders are just a few examples of the incredible biodiversity that surrounds us. And each species is perfectly adapted to its environment with unique abilities that allow it to survive. By understanding and appreciating the natural world around us, we can better protect it. So the next time you see a bee buzzing around, take a moment to appreciate its amazing sense of smell and the important role it plays in our ecosystem. You never know what fascinating abilities you might discover right in your own backyard. The natural world is full of wonders, and each species has its own unique set of skills and adaptations that help it survive. Some animals can camouflage themselves, blending into their surroundings to avoid predators or sneak up on their prey. Others have developed powerful weapons like sharp claws or venomous fangs to help them hunt. But no matter what adaptations animals have, they all rely on their senses to help them navigate their environment. Take the humble earthworm, for example. It may not seem like much of a hunter, but earthworms have their own way of finding food. They use their sensitive skin to sense chemicals in the soil, and their sensitive bristles to feel vibrations from potential predators. These adaptations help them survive in the challenging underground environment. Earthworms aren't the only ones with special senses. Many animals have unique abilities to detect things that are invisible to humans. For example, bats use echolocation to navigate in the dark and find insects to eat. By emitting high-pitched sounds and listening for the echoes, they can build a map of their surroundings and identify potential prey. Meanwhile, some snakes can sense the heat signature of their prey, allowing them to strike with deadly accuracy. These adaptations help animals survive in their environments and thrive despite the challenges they face. One of the most widely recognized senses among animals is the sense of smell. Animals like dogs and bears have an exceptional sense of smell that helps them find food, identify mates, and avoid predators. But the sense of smell isn't limited to four-legged creatures. Even insects like butterflies and moths have a keen sense of smell that allows them to find flowers full of nectar and plants where they can lay their eggs. Another amazing sense is the ability to see in the dark. Animals like cats and owls have adapted to see well in low light conditions, which helps them hunt at night and avoid daytime predators. Their eyes have special features that allow them to capture and process more light, giving them excellent night vision. But perhaps the most unusual sense is the ability to sense vibrations. Animals like elephants and rhinoceroses can feel vibrations in the ground that can tell them if a predator is approaching or if there is an earthquake. This sense helps them stay safe and prepare for any potential danger. Some animals can even sense changes in the Earth's magnetic field, which helps them navigate over long distances. These adaptations allow animals to thrive in their environments despite the challenges they face. and remind us that the natural world is full of wonders and surprises. From the tiniest insects to the largest whales, each species is perfectly adapted to its environment with unique abilities that help it survive. And who knows, maybe one day we lions discover an even more amazing sense that will help us understand the natural world like never before. Do you have a favorite animal and wonder what special senses it has? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more exciting adventures in the world of animals.